What? Ow! I'm coming down! I'm coming down! There I am! This is the glory of having an editing program like this. I just wait a bit and then it counts as another episode. We're moving on. Mission accomplished. 5.
I don't like small places.
Yeah, we're in solitary.
What?
I don't like small places.
Really? It's not like I like them either. What kind of conversation is this anyway? What does this have to do with anything?
Can we talk today?
Now that she mentions it, I guess I kind of drove her away in the previous dream.
Did you get some more friends?
Are you talking about Eri?
That's right. Eri Shiranui, your classmate. Her mother remarried. She doesn't get along with her stepfather. She often sees you on the rooftop.
You know quite a lot.
Well, I guess it makes sense for her to know, since we are in my dream.
She prefers cats. She cuts her own hair. She has her biological father's eyes. When you're not on the roof, she immediately goes home.
That's quite thorough.
Wait, this is strange. This is clearly information about her that I don't even know. There's no way I know what she does when I'm not around, or this is perhaps just my imagination.
How do you know so much?
Because it involves you. I've done the research. I know everything about you.
What does she mean, research? I feel a slight chill springing from an unfamiliar form of anxiety. Oh my god. I feel like I'm getting sick. That's not good.
You started walking of your own free will. You've taken your first steps.
What the? She suddenly changes the topic. I can't keep up with her. Since this is a dream, I'm sure it's nothing, but I still feel uneasy.
You've changed people's fate of your own free will. That is a many-splendored thing. You were also able to change yourself.
I don't really understand, but I guess she's giving me praise in her own way.
It's almost time to meet up. I'm going now.
After a short while, Jupiter and I are released from solitary confinement. Since I'm sort of a god, I guess they couldn't really stand to lock me up in solitary confinement for long. Or maybe they have a specific purpose. At any rate, I don't feel like staying in solitary confinement, so I decide to walk out without complaining.
Mission 6. Sparking Rematch.
Yay!
So you've made it back safely. Good job not getting disposed of. Here. To celebrate your release, here's a cup of Marchin caramel ramen.
Thanks. I was just getting hungry.
I've only been back from solitary confinement for a few minutes, and I was already throwing me an unopened cup of instant noodles. I don't usually crave instant noodles, but after going so long without them, I really want to eat them. Is that their secret power? Well, this cup of Marchin caramel ramen that Ario gave me,
Hey, wait a sec. Caramel ramen?
Yeah, what?
Indeed. It is an extremely rare caramel-flavored ramen. This will even be my first time trying it out.
The hell?
Is it even any good?
I'm trying to imagine what instant noodle would taste like if it was just caramel flavored.
I have no idea. That's why we're going to try it. Adventure of the unknown. An exploration of wisdom. How about it? You're curious, right?
Well, despite everything you've said, you're just scared to eat it alone. So you want me to sample it with you. That's your plan, right?
What are you saying? As someone who has an intense love of instant noodles, I could never bring myself to fear them. Fine then. Having my love of instant noodles called into question will tarnish my good name. I will eat it. I'll eat the whole damn thing.
Ariel snatches the cup of instant noodles from me and pours hot water into it. The moment she opens the lid, an abnormally sweet scent fills the room. Is this really okay? After 3 minutes, with a determined look on her face, Ariel shoves the caramel ramen into her mouth and...
It's so good. This taste. I've never experienced anything like this before. The sweetness of the caramel broth stickily clings to you. Oh, and how the texture of the curly noodles mixes with the broth is truly sensual. The flavor, scent, and texture. Everything is precisely calculated. This truly is the epitome of a dessert ramen.
Were you really this kind of character, Ariel? First of all, what the heck is a dessert ramen?
Whew. I ate it, so you shouldn't have anything to complain about. Now, it's your turn.
What? No. There's no such thing as my turn when it comes to caramel ramen. It's your turn forever.
I have proven that I do not fear these instant noodles. Obviously, your turn is next. Now then, go visit the galaxy of flavors for yourself.
With that, Ariel forcefully pushes the cup of instant noodles up toward my mouth.
Hey!
Isn't this kind of late? Like, an indirect kiss?
In the first place, this is to celebrate your release, you know. Are you going to flat out refuse a gift from someone?
That's true, but...
Jeez, you're so slow, it's infuriating. Here, I shall feed you.
Well then, Ariel comes to me so that she can force the caramel ramen into my mouth. Naturally, we end up looking like we're fighting each other.
Stop it! If I eat it, it'll be like our lips joined.
Joint? I don't get it. Since we are both vertebrates, we obviously have joints.
No, that's not what I'm talking about.
Ugh, enough with this meaningless resistance. You're going to spill this the broth.
You totally just said dangerous. As I figured, it's definitely nasty.
Sir Shin, are you in here?
What the heck are you doing?
Jubiel and Eri.
I made the mistake of relaxing my body at that very moment. Ariel still pushing against me with all her might. Therefore...
Oh, you idiot! You're not supposed to let up at a moment like this. Whoa!
Ariel ends up pushing me down, and the instant noodles she was holding go flying through the air in a glorious arc. The instant noodles, adhering to the laws of gravity and cliche situations, dutifully fall right on top of us.
Hot!
Whoa! My nose! The thick, heavy caramel went up my nose!
Oh god!
Are you two alright? What is this, a comedy skit?
Ariel and I faint in agony from the searing contents of the cup of noodles. Unable to grasp what's going on, Jupio panics. I have a huge grin on my face right now, you guys don't even know. Covered in caramel broth and sticky noodles. Ariel and I call a truce for the time being. We agree to take showers, separately of course.
That was a first, even for me. To be covered in instant noodles. It definitely proves that instant noodles are only for eating.
Well, no shit.
I would have said that outright if he didn't just say it immediately after. Well, no shit.
Anyway, what business do the two of you have with us?
Oh, that's right. Well, I have business with Shin, actually.
Huh? Me?
Well, you know, thanks for saving me.
No, what happened to you was completely my fault. So I obviously had to save you. You don't really have to.
For someone I talk so casually to actually flat out thank me. How should I put this? It makes me happy, but somewhat embarrassed.
Anyway, so do you, like, live here, Shin? Isn't this Ariel's room?
Here it comes. I knew she'd comment about this sooner or later.
This one here is my adorable guinea pig. I always want him to stay close by. If possible, I'd even like to plastinate him.
What? Plastination is the process of preserving the bodies of humans and animals for study. Thanks to Ariel, I have learned another useless fact.
Plastinate? If you kill me, then you won't be able to experiment with me.
Oh, curses! I see. Foiled by another unforeseen complication.
I see. You guys get along pretty well. Well, not that I care. More importantly, I can't believe you actually...
After looking around the room, Harry couldn't help but begin voicing her opinion of the room. But she barely stops herself. As I'd expect, she's obviously hesitant to criticize Ariel's room since they have only recently met.
I agree. With a poor environment such as this, it is no wonder Sir Shin's mental health has suffered. I understand your concerns full well.
Jupio totally finished every sentence for her.
What did you say? Do you intend to ridicule my lab, which can be equated to a physical representation of my brain? I see. I know what you're doing. Perhaps you're still holding a grudge from the time he chose my room instead of yours.
No, you are completely wrong. I am simply lending a helping hand so that he may escape his poor surroundings. Also, I am concerned about Sir Shin's health, not only from the hygienic state of this room, but his diet is solely of instant noodles, yes?
Not at all. Whatever vital nutrients he is lacking are made up for with supplements.
Aha! You have just given up a secret. That proves his nourishment has reached such a critical state, it requires supplements.
Ugh!
Apparently, Jupio just hit her weak point. I guess she's well aware that eating only instant noodles would result in malnourishment. By the way, I don't recall ever getting any supplements of that sort. She owes me an explanation later.
Food, clothing, and shelter are essential for human survival. This environment lacks both food and shelter. I will not allow God to stay here.
What are you saying? Kamikaze is perfectly satisfied living here. The variety of instant noodles is plenty diverse.
If you are that confident, then you should have no problem with giving Sir Shin a second chance to choose rooms, correct? Now then, give Sir Shin one more chance. If you refuse, it will be the same as you acknowledging your faults.
That was a cunning trap. Ariel has no place to run. I also noticed that Jupio's eyes have changed to those of a tiger, waiting to pounce on its prey.
I shall accept your challenge. He'll always make the same choice. Kamikaze has been charmed by the magical powers of the instant noodles.
We shall see about that. Last time, Sir Shin had to choose rooms without any prior knowledge of what he was getting into, so he failed.
Apparently choosing Ariel's room was a failure in judgment on my part. In Jupio's mind.
I have won this battle. Unless Sir Shin is an extremely strange person, there is no way he will choose to stay in this room.
Hey! I take offense to that! I am somewhat strange, but still.
No, it's going to be okay. There's no way he's brazen enough to betray me by sleeping in another woman's room.
Please stop. That makes it sound like I'm either a weirdo or a bad guy, depending on whichever room I choose.
Now then, Sir Shin, now is the time to make your judgment. Which room would you like to live in? Mine or Miss Ariel's?
What's with this romantic comedy plot twist? Shin, have you been living this high school comic book lifestyle since you became God?
Harry stares colder than I've ever seen it before. But even so, I must overcome that and make a choice. Should I live in Ariel's room or Jupy? You're really gonna make me do this again. You guys told me. You guys told me this choice was coming here. You guys, I don't remember what your name was exactly. Actually, I have plenty of goddamn time right now. I'm gonna go and see who was exactly the one that told me that I was gonna have this choice again for the whole room thing. But you guys told me it was gonna happen, and I forgot it was supposed to be in this chapter as well. Part of me wants to say it's Gaming God, but I'm not sure. Let's see. You'll give a choice later on episode 6 or 7 if I remember right. Yep, Gaming God 256. You called it, and oh my, I forgot that you meant that it was supposed to be this chapter that I was supposed to pick again. And I'm scared of this goddamn coin. It has been favoring Ariel like nobody's business. I swear this thing is a weighted coin or something, because just why else? Which room will you choose? Jupiter. We've seen Jupiter's room now. It is that pink, most feminine thing I've ever seen sort of room. Sort of like, if you, I don't know how to describe it. And supposedly there is good food there, but just, I feel like with Ariel we get so much more comedic effort out of it. And with Jupiter being the militaristic sort of training regimen she is, I'm not sure if it would be right to go to Jupiter or Ariel. And just a strange person. I should pick Ariel just on principle because Jupiter said we would be a strange person, but I'm actually scared of flipping the coin right now. I have it ready to flip, but I'm scared of flipping it because I think that if I do flip it, it's going to land on Ariel again, and it's going to feel like I am rigging this thing, but this coin is something I do not know what. So, fuck, I'm going to flip it. Oh, God. It almost fell on my capture card and just knocked over the hard drive cable, and my fucking God!
Well, would you look at that? Of course this is the proper result.
And also, for those of you that ever see the picture of the Roxdale Game Capture or the AverMedia Game Capture HD, where the USB plugs out to go to my hard drive, it almost knocked that cable right there, so I was gonna have to start this whole thing all over again. That's why I flipped a bit there.
Impossible! Sir Shin! Do you truly approve of Miss Ariel's room? Do you not know her tide of noodles will rend your mind and body?
It seems you don't know when to give up, Jupy. As the loser of 2 out of 2 battles, you should hurry up and return to your room.
I no longer have any idea of what you were thinking, Sir Shin. For someone who is God to spend day after day eating instant noodles, just imagining it, I cannot hold back my tears.
Now that's just cruel. Don't denigrate instant noodles. Now hurry up and go away. Shoo-shoo!
With a sad expression on her face, Jupio leaves the room accompanied by Eri. Even though Jupio gave me the chance to change room because she cared about me, for some reason I feel really sorry.
Whew, that was a pretty risky victory.
Huh?
Never mind. From now on, a wonderful life of instant noodles and experimentation awaits you. I hope we get along.
Hope we get along, huh? Never thought the day would come where Eri would say that to me. When I first met her, she treated me horribly. Like I was an invertebrate or mitochondria, but now she's treating me like a proper human. To actually feel grateful, to finally be treated like a human, even my mental state has been messed up a whole lot. Anyway, I've decided to continue living with Ariel. Or did I?
Let us proceed.
See, I'm actually going to call something right here because I am not sure. I'm going to save, and I'm going to put it in a different slot. This time with a full intention to do something about it, because for some reason I feel like that was supposed to be a flag for something else, for like an event to happen or something to go in sort of like the numbers for the ending. I'm not sure what it is, but it feels like me doing that locked me out of something. I don't know why. So for those of you who know, is it good or bad that I made that decision? Just a yes or no answer, I guess, would suffice, as well as for those of you that know, if it did lock me out or not. I just want to know if it locked me out. Not if it locked me out of what, just if it locked me out of something. Because it is railing my head right now, just that a missed opportunity sort of vibe. It's really getting at me. That entire scene was funny as all hell, though, but I don't know. I really am curious about that, and for the sake of preserving my recording, actually I'm going to stop right now and resume this tomorrow, because tomorrow there's supposed to be no raining. So for you guys, it's, I'm assuming, absolutely no disruption in videos, but for me, I have to wait some more time now. The pain of being the one who has to record everything. So, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you had a good time, and let me know. Should I change my room or not? Actually, wait. It's not going to matter if you tell me to change room or not, because you have to... Damn it! Fine, then. Just let me know if I change my room or not. We're going to finish this up next time, alright? Anyways, this is not technically a cliffhanger, because there's nothing plot-related that's sort of dangling over our head aside for the dream where she said we would meet, but I don't know about that yet. So just let me know, okay? Alright, stay awesome, guys. I swear this damn... Oh. Okay, the coin's still here. I swear the thing is rigged, though.